We'd notice it for sure.
Awesome. +1 is still sleeping. So, damn it, man.
Yes, sir.
How are you feeling about getting +1 out of camp before 6?
I feel pretty damn proud of myself.
It's like my alarm went off at 5, like, I don't know, less than a minute later. Damn it, man, is there. +1, we gotta get up. It's gonna get 100 degrees today. And I'm like, I'm dying right now,
well,
but I'm
gonna
gonna.
Woke
Fuck,
up
I gotta go.
Back into your mattress. I'm like, no.
I figured it was flat, man. That's like the last thing I pack. I always blow that shit up first. Like, I need my pad. No. And then I do everything, and then I pack it down. I can't sleep on the ground. Or do stuff on the ground. What is this? Like, on the ground, right? We were allowed the little short break here. The captain allowed it. It's awesome. Damn it, man.
Yes, sir.
What is the wise words of today?
Early to bed, early to rise. Gets the hiker out there where he would find a surprise.
Nice. It is 7 minutes past 8 and +1 is already dying in the heat. Oh dear.
Yeah, so I think we got an early start.
Very good. Knock some of them miles off.
Yeah, we got some miles to do today. A lot of water carry today.
How many miles we got today for the water?
20.
20 miles. What do you say the temperature is going to be today?
97.
Oh dear.
Yep.
I don't know about that early to camp, but +1 might have to do a long siesta today. Bring out the pad.
Yeah.
Sleep. Find some good shade at some point up there.
Yeah, well, do what you got to do, man.
That might be the way. Up. The heat is kicking in. It is 9:24 in the morning. We're doing pretty damn good. We did our first 10 by 10.
Awesome.
Well, we just did 10 miles and it is 9:45.
Awesome.
+1 need a break ASAP. My right foot is killing me. Just did 10.7 miles by 10 o'clock. That's a new record. I gotta make this a short break. The other one's pulls a radio tower with a super signal up there. Let me see if I have here. Nothing here. It's only half a mile up, so but my feet were dying the last few miles. My right foot had a pressure point. You know, that pressure point I had on the left foot that took me off trail for 4 days. And I was feeling pain there in my right foot. I'm like, I gotta fix this. But I think it was just some rocks, which is still bad enough. I think it was some rocks that got down like on the side of the insole, so they didn't really go away. So airing out the shoes, airing out my feet. We did 11 miles so far, and it's just past 10 in the morning. So we're doing really good. We're probably gonna take a long ass break. I think Demerman is talking maybe a few hours at some point around noon. Probably push a bit more, and we'll see. Whenever it gets too hot, I'm gonna take a siesta and might put. If we find a good break spot with shade, I'll probably pull out my pad and just try to sleep a few hours, and then do the last miles in the afternoon. It should be like 90 to 100 degrees today. So, but there's a little bit of wind that helps. We're still early in the day, so it's not too hot. So, I gotta get my shoes back on, get up to the others. It was such nice. I'm laying up on my pack with a perfect length. Feet elevated up here, which is just so good. Can you please repeat what you're torturing me with your words right now?
Okay, so we're so very close to Kennedy Meadows, right? We're gonna camp at 6:03 tonight, and that means it's only it's only 100 miles away because Kennedy Meadows is at 7:03.
Yes.
So if we do 20-mile days,
yeah,
every day
for the next
couple of days, we'll hit Kennedy Meadows by Wednesday the 14th. I get a trail angel to take me to Innerkern on the 15th. And then there's a bus from Innerkern to Lancaster, the train from Lancaster to LA, and then the transit or the tram from LA to or Union Station to LAX.
I thought you were flying out the 15th.
Yeah, late though.
Oh, okay.
And my plane's at 9:30.
So it's like...
It's achievable, is all I'm saying.
I mean, it is achievable, that's true. But where are we going to get more sugar puffs along the way?
Well, I have to ditch you
Oh,
guys.
no. She's already planning on kicking us to the curb.
I'm not saying kicking you to the curb, but
Yeah.
you guys have shit to pick up in Lake
In
Isabella.
the clear.
So
We do?
Yeah, I'll
Have
clear
a
it out of
bid.
here.
Yeah, in the clears, out of here.
Do we have shit to pick up in Lake Isabella?
Yeah, because I've got all my resupply. Everything's going to Lake Isabella.
Oh.
Because I thought that's where we were going. But now.
We're constantly making a plan and then she's just changing it all the time, right?
You guys changed.
I know, it's always
How
us.
many margaritas cans I'd have to buy to get her piss ass drunk and send her on her way hungover.
Probably about got me on the last one.
So the captain has spoken. We'll see if we are gonna follow the captain's order, if we're gonna do a mutiny. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Man just left. Well, before Bumblebee just left. And +1 is still here. I just ate, so I need at least some time to let that sink in. It's yeah. I had some of these, which I found in a hiker box. Apparently a lot of hikers actually carry them. Applesauce. Yet it's very low calories and heavy. So it's not good like weight to calorie wise, but they taste really good. And that's what I've been told, at least. I ate 2 of them. I'm like, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. I have something at home actually similar. Eating that, and tastes pretty good with milk too. I haven't done that here though. And I made like half a liter of milk. Hopefully I have enough water, but that'll hydrate me too. And some sugar puffs. It's just terrible, I know. I was just like, whatever, let's get that in. At least there's some protein and stuff in the milk powder. But yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna hike out of here. We got 8.5 miles to go, but it's very hot out there. It's very nice where I am right now. This little cave of trees in here give us shade-ish. And yeah, that's 8.5 miles to go, 2,200 feet up, so that's still quite a bit. But we did do 11.5 very early. We had like an hour, 2-hour break. So I probably should try and do some of this climb in the heat. Sorry, +1 is tired. I got late to camp, I got late to bed, and then I had to get up at 5 to get out early. And honestly, in this heat, I kind of want to get up at 4 instead and hike out at 5 or something, if not even earlier. So it should take me 4 hours of hiking to get there. That would be 2.1, 2.2 miles an hour, which is slow, but it's also a lot of uphill and heat. So, and then plus breaks, I'm probably gonna take at least a couple of breaks in that section. It is, however, kind of like going steep up, and then there's some like up, and then it goes a little bit down, and then up, a little bit down, and up. So it's kind of like you get a little bit of breaks in between those 8.5 miles, so that's kind of nice. But there's some steep uphill, and I guess I'll just have to check how the weather is. If it's too hot, I need to wait. Worst case, I'll get to camp late. I guess I should decide here, because if I want to get to late camp, like wait for the cold weather, I should take a nap, sleep here a few hours. Because if I get to camp late, I'm also gonna sleep later, and then I need to sleep. But looks like +1 is doing the last stretch solo. I think most of us are. Demerman is probably crushing it, and Bumblebee, I think all 3 of us will hike solo this next stretch. Nap time. Sorry there's so many videos of me laying right here, but I'm reading comments right now. I just got a text from someone, not in a comment though, and he was like, why did Bumblebee milk shame you? And this is probably, I think today, the Hikatown video 49, no, yesterday came out. So that might be a comment to that one. As you all know, I am a bit ahead of my videos, but I don't really I try to keep you updated if you want to know more, like, you know, you're doing good right now. I'm pretty open of ish where I am. I don't really give it fully, but kind of ish. Hopefully when we're a few days from, I'll get to that comment. We're a few days from, we're probably going to Lake Isabella, as we heard before. Cousin Bumbleberry might be going further because he might have the time to push, and she's getting off trail for a couple of weeks, so she'll be way behind either way. But Neverman needs some packages in Lake Isabella, and I need to upload videos. I think my last one will come up in Lake Isabella, so actually that could be another thing to say here, that after the next, day 49 is out right now, and this one, well, this one might be later actually. So these videos, maybe the one before this and this one, and the ones coming after, might be delayed, or maybe every second day and stuff. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it, because I'm about to head into the Sierras, and I'm not far enough ahead to be able to post every single day, and I have to go to town in order to upload, right? So when I come to town, often I have maybe 5 or 6 videos ready, and I line them up so they come out once every day, so it doesn't get too much. But going into the Sierras, there might be stretches that's longer, and I haven't really I just kind of want to put the videos out as fast as I can for you guys. But I might be putting them out like every second day for a while there, just so there's something coming out. Sorry, when I'm going through the Sierras. So yeah, that's good to say now, because this video might actually be one of them that comes out every second day. Anyway, there was a comment about probably the Hiker Town video, maybe, of someone that I'm being milk shamed by Bumbleberry. I was like, why? Bumbleberry is not a fan of milk, and then, you know, when she sees me buying a gallon of milk and pretty much just chucking it, yeah, and then when I'm messing, my stomach is weird or whatever, she's like, maybe it's the milk. I'm like, no, it's not the milk. The milk comes from my stomach down. I'm Danish. we pretty much grew up on milk. So yeah, maybe that's why Scandinavian people are so tall. Maybe it's the milk. We tend to be, I think on average, taller than most of the rest of the world. At least that's, maybe not all of it, there's probably parts of the world, but the Scandinavian population is, the average height is it's pretty high. Yeah, I'm doing milk shamed. But I'm not gonna give in anymore. Now I'm carrying milk powder as well. That's awesome. Yeah, so it goes. But yeah, she might push on, and we leave her in Walker Pass, and then we go into Lake Isabella so I can upload videos, and then we may get some packages, and then we hike on into the Sierras, and like, because with my visum, I'm like, I want to go, right? Like, we gotta go. But at the same time, the Sierras looks, oh, it looks wild. But you know, we have some experience there, so hopefully some snow will melt within the next week. I really hope so. We have some really hot days here, so I'm sure a lot of snow will melt. Obviously not all of it, but it would be nice to have sections every day without snow, which it's starting to look like we will. So that's how it is. I'm moving again. I should have put on a later alarm. I mean, it's 5 o'clock. I've been killing a siestaing for like 6 hours. Damn it, man, moved out 5 hours ago, a little more than 5, and Bumbleberry like 4.5 or something before me. So they might both be in camp. Damn it, man, I don't know. Depends on his brakes, but he might just punch it to camp and already be there. It's just too hot. And I napped a few hours. I should have just committed to very late start hiking out again and just napped a few more hours, because I'm still a little tired. But I'm really waited as long as I could to just let this temperature go down, but it's still so hot. But there's some wind every now and then. And well, it's 5 now. Got a lot of up, like 8 miles to go. So probably will have to bring up my headlamp at some point, but that's fine. I'm alright with that. Just figured this is the time. I'll die a little bit in the heat, but it's gonna cool off a little bit, and as soon as the sun hides behind the mountains, that's when it's gonna be good. It is my kryptonite, is the heat. Though there was quite a bit of wind today, so might have been fine hiking out, probably. The others probably been cruising, but I don't know, it's just... I would try the long siesta, see how that feels. I feel like I remember this from 22. Something about this looks familiar. Well, I mean, it should. I mean, I've been here, right? Well, still have a few thousand feet of up. 8 miles-ish to go. 2 liters of water left. So hopefully this should be good. Make it work. That was also a reason why I'm waiting so long. It's just, if I do all these elevations in the sheet, I'm gonna need so much more water. I'm gonna die. So we want to just wait it out. But I think the others deal with the heat better, and there's some wind and stuff. So it just really helps. But yeah, I wish that I just set my alarm to like 4 or 5 instead of like 2 or 3, and just committed to sleeping for 4 hours or something, and then do some night hiking. Which, if this continues with the heat coming in, I might. It's gonna get even hotter tomorrow, so we gotta get up early tomorrow as well, which of course is rough when I come in late to camp. But it is what it is. When I finally get to camp, it's gonna be like a 20-mile day, and there probably will be a few more of those. We'll see. Almost just stepped on that one. I think it's just been eating because it is fat right there. +1 is not good at rattlesnakes, but I don't think it is one. I don't see the tail. There's all that there. I think it's alright. But I'm no fan of knowing of snakes, so let's go around that one. Sorry for the shaky here. Alright. Let's hope it just stays there. I always see +1 smiling today. It's tough. There ain't much energy left for a smile. But it is beautiful out here. Even though I'm dying. But at least I got 1.4 miles downhill right now, flat-ish. Ish. This is a terrible idea. Why would people make these video shots? You gotta go all the way back to the phone. It's terrible. I think it's less than 1 mile. It's almost 9. I got no energy. I don't know how I made that last climb, but it's pretty much up and down here. I don't know, 100 something feet left. Up. That was a big one. Alright.